And breaking on top of the afternoon prime time after facing criticism for having invited the actor Sanjay Dutt for the Maharashtra Day celebrations, the BJP now is attempting a U-turn. The Mumbai BJP chief, who shared the stage with him while speaking to Times Now, says that he was caught by surprise and he did not know that Dutt was also invited to the function. He also goes on to call this quote-unquote lack of judgment. Here's that reaction first up coming in from the Mumbai BJP chief.
I think the situation was such, and the celebration was Maharashtra Day. Yeah. If I had left the stage, it would have another impression that I am not honoring the Maharashtra Day celebration. But such situation needs to be avoided. That's a fact.
You are saying that. Do you think it was a mistake, Mr. Shelar, to have shared the stage with Sanjay Dutt?
I genuinely feel that such situations, any part of BJP unit or any BJP leader should not call for, and it should be avoided.
Mr. Shelar, my question is very straight. Do you think it was a mistake?
I think it was a lack of the judgment, and I should have done my homework properly.
Okay. Your party, and I'm quoting the leaders from your party, Mr. Kirit Somaya, and in fact every big leader, especially in the state of Maharashtra, every now and then perhaps had made a statement about Sanjay Dutt, when he was getting paroles and furloughs in the former government, UPA government here, the DF government rather here, that it is absolutely wrong that Sanjay Dutt is being given such favors, that he is being treated by kid gloves by the former government because of his connections with the Congress. Now, around that time, all BJP leaders were so vocal about him. And here I have the president of the Mumbai unit sharing the stage with Sanjay Dutt. What does the party make of it?
I again make a statement that BJP's stand is the same. I am also standing with the BJP stand. I have been caught surprisingly when I arrived there. It should be avoided. And the function is not about Mr. Sanjay Dutt. It was about the Maharashtra Day. So I cannot lift it. And this needs to be avoided.
Mr. Shelar, a lot of your leaders that we tried to speak to yesterday tried to distance themselves from this and didn't give us a straight answer. You think you have put your party in a spot, Mr. Shelar, by doing this?
I think genuinely what has happened I have narrated. My party leaders also have narrated. So actually whatever has happened, they must have judged it. And I think this type of situations needs to be avoided.
And Abha Singh also joins us on the phone line for her very first reaction. Abha, when the Mumbai BJP chief, in fact, Maharashtra BJP chief, in fact, says that this is not a mistake, but a lack of judgment. I was not aware. Even I was caught by surprise. Now, do you really buy that defense?
Not at all. It clearly shows that not only Mr. Ashish Shelar, but the whole of BJP is smitten by celebrities, by stars. The way Narendra Modi had Salman Khan coming and flying a kite with him, even when there were 2 criminal cases going against Salman Khan. So here in Sanjay Dutt case also, that too on Maharashtra Day, first night they should have called freedom fighters, they should have called people who have given their lives, the families who have given their lives. In fact, they should have invited some of the farmers from the Vidarbha region whose families, families who've committed suicide. Rather than that, it clearly shows not lack of judgment, it shows that it is vote bank politics which is going into them, because at some stage these stars are going to help them in their campaigns, and it is just that they are starstruck. How can it be a lack of judgment? Mr. Shelar is not a little boy or a teenager who is smitten by stars. He should have known who is coming in that function, who has been invited. There's a proper protocol that in these public functions, who is invited, who will sit on the dais. So clearly, I would say not only lack of judgment, but it is definitely it is an insult to Maharashtra Day. If now you have people who have just come out of the jail, who have faced the acquisitions in bomb blast, are being called for some such functions and being felicitated.
And yes. Yes, Abha, before we also get in Mumbai Bureau Chief Megha Prasad, if we look at these images which are playing out on our screens, do you in one moment realize that Ashish Shelar has been caught by surprise? Because look at his body language, look at these, look at the time, he's actually spending with the actor. How can he actually say that he wasn't even aware about this, Abha?
Exactly, after the media onslaught and the pressure, now he is retracting, taking back his steps, because all these politicians, particularly all those who are from Bandra, are always whining and dining with the stars, be it iftar and all. It would be Baba Siddiqui would be calling Salman for the iftar, but forget the private functions. But in a public function,
exactly,
as auspicious as Maharashtra Day, they had no business to call Sanjay Dutt, and that too when there is already resentment that how he got so much parole, furlough, how Maharashtra government let him 6 months before before. It clearly shows that even BJP is soft towards him. So at the end of the day, it shows that because
Okay, Abha, I'll request you to please stay with us as we quickly also now turn to Megha Prasad, the Mumbai Bureau Chief, who got us that reaction from Ashish Shelar. And Megha, this is the reason why it's very difficult to believe the kind of afterthought, logic that we are getting in from Ashish Shelar. Because just to look at these images that are playing out on our screens can give out the entire story. Who was caught by surprise? Who was, at unease? Who was in fact even not willing to share the stage with Sanjay Dutt? Look at these images.
Well, caught by surprise comes in later. You see, the first thing here is that this is a formal official function organized by one of the members of the BJP. Then, as per the party, how was this person, how was even Mohit Kamboj for that matter, allowed to invite Sanjay Dutt? Did he not check with the party high command? Is there no system in place to find out who's being, invited and who's not being invited, and who are the people who will actually eventually be sharing the stage? These are sensitive things. How did he go about doing that? Ashish Shelar, of course, claims that he was caught by surprise. Difficult to believe, but then at this point in time, this is what he says. He says that he spoke to Mohit Kamboj later on. He's tried to find out why this happened, but then kept on saying that this could have been avoided. I repeatedly asked him if this was a mistake and that he has put his party in a spot by this behavior of his, by hobnobbing or seeing to be hobnobbing with Sanjay Dutt. He says this should have been avoided, going on to say that no leader of the BJP here in Mumbai should be in a situation like this. So this is what is the explanation coming in from Ashish Shelar. A lot of people would say perhaps an afterthought. We have with us Mr. Nawab Malik, also the spokesperson, the national spokesperson of the NCP. Mr. Malik, can you hear me? This is Megha this side. If you can hear me, I would ask you this question, Mr. Malik. It was your government. It was your government before this Shiv Sena BJP government here in the state of Maharashtra. And I remember correctly around that time, these were the same people, the BJP and the Shiv Sena, who had taken on your government, of course, for giving various paroles and furloughs to Sanjay Dutt, saying that your party, just because of the connection that he has, his family has with Congress and the NCP, you're being very, very soft and favoring Sanjay Dutt every now and then.
See, Megha, the BJP people were raising questions regarding the payroll, and they were saying that Sanjay Dutt is an international. He is convicted. Why the government is supporting? Now question arises, why he has been called to an official stage of Bharatiya Janata Party? That means Bharatiya Janata Party is having a double standard politics. Some of the people, they give a certificate, they are anti-national. When they are in favor of them, they, in a favorable condition, they certify they are nationalists. This kind of a double standard policy BJP is having always. Regarding Sanjay Dutt issue, they were known that Sanjay Dutt is coming. He himself, Ashish Shelar, welcomed him, and now he is taking a U-turn. It is very, very serious. BJP is always playing a double standard politics in Maharashtra as well as in country.
Mr. Malik, would you buy this argument by Ashish Shelar that he was taken by surprise, that he had absolutely no idea of Sanjay Dutt being invited to that function?
No. This Mohit Kamboj is staying in the constituency of Mr. Ashish Shelar in Bandra. The Sanjay Dutt is also staying in Bandra. They are sitting together. They have a connectivity. And he cannot deny it. It was surprised that Sanjay Dutt is invited, and suddenly he came on the stage. He was knowing now criticism has been there. That's why he is taking a U-turn.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Malik. Thank you so much for speaking to us. We also have Anand Gadgil from the Congress party. It was, Mr. Gadgil, if you can hear me, it was your government before this Shiv Sena BJP government, your government that was criticized so much again and again, because every time Sanjay Dutt was given parole or furlough, it was your government that was put in the dock by these same very people who are now running the state of Maharashtra. How do you react to a situation like this, where we are seeing one of the prominent leaders of the BJP here in the state of Maharashtra hobnobbing with Sanjay Dutt on the stage in an official function organized by one of the leaders of the BJP? What's your reaction?
Let us understand that the local Mumbai municipal corporations elections are now hardly 8 to 9 months away. There is a growing rift between BJP and Sena, and therefore BJP, under any circumstances, is now planning to keep the hold or get the hold on BMC, the Mumbai Municipal Corporation, in the next election, and therefore they are going to any extent possible, whereby they would be able to say, which they are not going to, but still they are dreaming of that. And therefore now they are forgetting what they said when Sanjay Dutt was in the jail or when he was given parole during our government, so on and so forth. So this is a double speak, double standard. BJP is known for that.
Mr. Malik, if you can hear me, you think, all right, so we do not have Mr. Malik at this point in time with us, but Mr. Gadgil, you think an apology or some sort of a clarification from the BJP officially is required at this point in time? You think so?
Obviously. I mean, the BJP local president must, he has to clarify absolutely, just by saying I wasn't aware of and all that. Let me tell you one incident when Vasantdada Patil was the president of the Maharashtra Congress. There was a rally on Girgaon Chowpatty. My late father was the general secretary. There was a plan that one notorious, that time well-known smuggler was to occupy the stage and bring Congress in trouble. Somebody close to my father sent a note on the stage, and immediately that person, the Congress worker saw to it that famous smuggler doesn't even come close to the Congress stage or something like that. It's a very old story of 69, 70. But Congress has been alert all this thing, and today BJP, look at it, is absolutely playing the reverse.
Well, Mr. Gadgil, of course, got your point, that this can actually be avoided and that one should have been very, very careful about a situation like this. And one perhaps cannot get away by saying that they had no idea of who all would be invited to that function. So, yes, that's the, word coming in from the opposition party, both the NCP and the Congress, clearly not buying into this entire argument from the BJP that they had no idea that Sanjay Dutt would be one of the chief guests in that function.
Yes, and Megha, the matter doesn't just end here. It's not about sharing the dice with someone, because on that very same day, Sanjay Dutt, when he attended this BJP event, he also appealed for votes for BJP's Mohit Kamboj, and in fact, he said that Ashish Shelar is just like his brother. He's going to come to every event that he's invited for. Take a listen to what we've heard from him then.
आशीष भाई, मोहित, ये दोनों मेरे भाई हैं। मोहित का फ़ोन आया, उसने बोला कि बाबा आना है प्रोग्राम पे, तो मैंने बोला हुकुम, और मैं पहुंच गया। मैं सिर्फ इतना कहना चाहता हूं कि आशीष भाई मुझे एक सेकंड भी फ़ोन करके बोले संजय यहाँ आना है, मैं इनके लिए हाजिर हो जाऊंगा। और मोहित के लिए भी, ये मेरे छोटे भाई हैं, और मैं ये विनती करता हूं कि अगले इलेक्शन में इनको चुन के आना चाहिए। ये मुझसे वादा कीजिए आप सब।
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/etnow and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at etnowlive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/etnow.